What's up, fam? It's your boy B Young, one half of B&B Movie Reviews. Just got out of seeing The Smashing Machine. Took the metro down to Georgetown. I'm back in my car. Had to sit with it for a while. I wanted to collect my thoughts a little bit. I wanted to do an out of the theater reaction after I had a little bit of time to kind of think about the movie and kind of take it really all in. For me, I will say that this movie was decent. I think expectations might be a little high on this one. To me, this feels more like a performative piece than the actual storytelling of it. This movie feels like it's, pun intended, is fighting between three different types of movies. I don't know if this movie wants to be like a movie about addiction to pain medications and kind of overcoming that. If it wants to talk about like the distractions or the balance of a relationship in the fighting world between the professional life and the personal life, or is this about Mark Kerr and being a pioneer in the sport of UFC, MMA, boxing. But it feels like it's a little bit of all three of those. But all three of those stories are a little undercooked and half-baked. They're not fully formed and fully developed. And then the story with Emily Blunt and the relationship aspect of with Mark Kerr, I don't feel like that storyline really does her any service. And I don't want to get too much into that, but it wasn't what I expected when you watch the trailers and everything that you look at with this movie. It just, I don't know, something about that storyline just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I know it's a trope that we see a lot in specifically boxing and fighting movies when it comes to the relationship aspect of a fighter, but this being based on a true story, and I don't know Mark Kerr's whole story, but it feels like this was following a lot of the tropes that we see in the sports drama, in some of these sports dramas. And not just with that aspect, there's another aspect in the film as well, where they kind of subvert that expectation, but it still kind of follows in that same kind of trope that we've seen a lot of. So to me, I think this is more about performance. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, gives a phenomenal performance. I think Emily Blunt is great in it. The supporting cast is really good. But for me, this feels like it's a performance piece, more so than it is the movie as a whole. It's not bad, but I think with the expectations of what we've been hearing about The Rock and his performance, I think those expectations need to be tempered when it comes to the film, the storytelling, what this movie is actually about. Because for me, I don't think I know anything more about Mark Kerr that I couldn't have got from a documentary or anything like that. So, yeah, it's decent. It's good, not great. I don't know if I was expecting great, but it had the potential to be that, especially from the trailers, but didn't live up to the hype. I think the hype is a little too high on this one, and kind of maybe temper that. But The Rock is phenomenal. He really is good in this movie. So yeah, those are my out of the theater thoughts for The Smashing Machine. All right, peace. I'm out.